Oh. Yeah, I do. Mm. Alright, so this is XRL F2 and this is at Russia. We have a 30-minute qualifying session with a 50% feature and 50% sprint. I'm joined here by XR Whippy, who is streaming. Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, so we are still in the 2019 cars until the season ends, and then we will be jumping to the 2020. We only have 12 drivers actually, but I think if he said we'll join after the qualifying or in qualifying, and yeah, we'll see who's going to get first out on track, and let's get to it.
Asta, who do you reckon will challenge for the win?
Well, we've got a couple good drivers in there. As we know, Warrington is pretty quick, but I haven't seen Cargo in the F2 cars yet. We also know he's very dominant in the X3 F1 race. But also Sasha, he's a very quick driver as well. But also Ledger and Sack, so it could be multiple people here for the win.
Did you just list half the field?
Maybe.
So in conclusion, we have a very competitive grid here today.
Yeah, basically.
I think Remixer will have a shot at taking pole at least. He's going to make a strong comeback.
Yeah, sure is. We got XRL Steel, who's had a name change. He's formerly known as XRL Patriot. No one else has had a name change, and he's actually the first one out on track, so we'll watch him, and he has his teammate XRL Pengu behind him, so we'll see how this goes. As we know, Whippy, ARL race, the Russia track is known for penalties, so we could see a lot of penalties here today. Do you think we'll see anyone get a race disqualification here today?
I don't know, the regular bandits are not present, so I think people will behave, and I think they'll do alright.
Yeah, I think
these are people who has been in the league for a while. They know not to abuse track limits too much.
Yeah,
but I do reckon that the race will calm down and do time penalties.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you got to be really careful with Russia because you can obviously abuse the track limits, but you don't want to abuse them too much.
Yeah, Russia is notorious for that. Being
yeah.
very harsh.
So yeah, and drivers have got to also look out for, you know, sector 3. It's a very technical part of the track, but everywhere else is straightforward, except from really sector 2 as well. Sector 2 and 3, and that is someone off. I think that is Sasha. Yep, Sasha has spun on turn 3.
There we are. He's in the middle of the track using reverse gear. That's a rare sight on an F1 car, or F2 car in this case.
Yeah,
doesn't seem to have taken much damage from it.
No, I just think he lost the rear and spun around. I don't think there was any damage.
Seeing some people opt to go out on the medium tyre first, probably to get some practice in, I imagine.
Yeah.
While some people stay in, probably will wait until the last second. But then we have the odd ones out.
Oh, Pengu's gone.
Yeah, that's Dedgar. And Pengu.
Wow.
Dedgar and Pengu has gone. Dedgar's lost almost his entire right side of the wing.
Alright, so XRL Steel here coming for his first lap.
Let's see, take the corner quite alright. Steel, of course, is the head admin of this tier, so he will want to perform good.
Yeah, you know, set a good standard for everybody here.
Show everyone how to do it.
Yeah, but we all know that, you know, we have some super quick drivers in here, so it's going to be a very competitive field. Oh, we'll see a purple sector 1 due to being the first car out on track here, coming through sector 2 now. Let's see how he takes it. Doesn't want to abuse the curves as much, but obviously I don't really know what the lines are with F2 cars.
I reckon he's going to try and set up a banker lap just to be safe with it.
Yeah.
He's one of the people who have opted to go out on the super soft start. Him and his teammate Pengu were out earlier on the super soft as well.
Yeah, so
It's an
obviously,
interesting strategy, seeing as there's not much rubber on track right now.
yeah, I would have gone for the mediums, get the rubber out on track, and then maybe like with 10 minutes to go, maybe even jump on the super soft. But as you know, people have different ways of thinking. So yeah, here comes XRL Paycheck now, coming to the final corners for setting a lap here. What is he gonna do? 1:36.8 is the time to beat right now, but the next car to cross the line is Sack. He has invalidated. So I think the next person is...
That would be Ledger, I think. No, he's on out lap, sorry.
Sasha's invalidated. So everyone right now is invalidated.
Sack is about to start a lap at least. He is
Yeah.
not, he's going to the pits.
So, who do we have? I think it's Kenzie. Yeah. Kenzie's gonna be starting his lap pretty soon. Oh no, that's not Kenzie. The camera's messing up. Who is that? Why is my camera messing up really bad? Kind of annoying. I think it's Sasha. Yeah, he's about to start another lap if he doesn't go in the pits. He's on a medium tire compound. No, he's heading in the pits.
Yeah, he would go in the pit lane.
XRL Ollie on a out lap, so is Cargo, so we could see some times being set soon. So is Pengu, and his teammate pulls over to let Ollie and him by.
Oh, and Steel has had a crash.
Oh, has he had a crash?
Yeah. No, he waited, sorry.
I was gonna say, I
was like, he's standing still on the straight, what's up? Yeah.
It's kind of hard to pin it on the straight, not gonna lie, but...
See, his teammate still on an out lap. Of course, I don't think they're in a party, so Steel would not know that. Alright,
so
Pengu,
Cargo
though, will probably want to back off a bit from the BWT ahead of him Ollie.
Yeah, so we see Cargo now, he's starting his hot lap now. He's going to want to impress in the F2 cars, and obviously with him being very competitive in the X3 division of our F1 tiers. So he's going to want to impress people. I think it's his first race as he is a reserve. Obviously he's had nothing to do on this lovely evening. So he decided to compete in this F2 league. I can't call it an event now, can I? Because it's an actual league, not an event.
It's a full-blown tier of the league. Steel has done a pretty amazing job with it.
Yeah, he has, mate. He's crafted it from an event to a full-blown tier. Obviously, this isn't our best. Oh, I think Ollie's gone. Yep, Ollie has gone around. He's invalidated as well. Has he got wing damage? I'll check that in a sec. He hasn't, so he can go again if he wants, or go in the pits and maybe do some alterations to the setup. But I'll say Park Fairmate is on.
Going slow.
Yeah, he's just
crawling.
Yeah, he's letting the Carlin, I think that is, of Cargo.
It's a Trident of Cargo.
Oh, sorry, Trident. Yeah, I get. I don't know F2 cars. Leave me alone. Okay, so Cargo actually goes slower than Steel, but you gotta remember that Cargo is on mediums, so...
Yeah, and in F2 cars these tyres will make quite a difference.
Yeah, they will. So coming round to the final corners now, XRL Pengu is gonna want to beat his teammate, most definitely. Coming around the final corner, so it looks like a quicker lap. Goes across the line, there's a 1:28.5 on the super soft.
Yeah, he was even on the quicker tyre. He will not be happy with that. He'll have to go again if he's looking to get a respectable qualifying position.
Yeah, so I think with this qualifying session, Yeah, yeah. That's what I was just about to talk about actually. A lot of people are not really obeying track limits, so as I indicated, we could see maybe a lot of penalties for the race. Would you say?
I definitely think we will. I think it's going to be hard for some people to set a lap time even, if they keep validating, because the fuel is limited and you do not want to go around too much on the super softs. Because eventually everyone's going to have to set their time on the super softs. And you don't want to waste that time.
Yeah, obviously, if you do too many laps on the super soft, they're going to degrade, and then you can't get the full amount that you want to get. Oh, Ollie's gone, and he's hit the wall.
Oh no, that
Oh
means
no.
wing damage. Yeah, there's wings all over the track, and his entire left wing is gone.
Yeah, that's not going to be very good. But his teammate though, A. Wannington, coming around the final corner now. What is he going to set? He's going to want to beat these guys, and a
yeah, it's
1:45.7. Amazing lap
beating
there on the
by an entire
medium.
second on the slower tire count as well.
That is an amazing lap, yeah.
Showing why he is the former X1 World Champion. Showing us lower tier races how it's done.
Yeah, so also you've got Dedgar out as well. He's going to try and set a lap without invalidating. But the place where people seem to be going off or invalidating is Sector 2 or Sector 3. Sector 1 not really an issue, it's just a massive straight and a massive long left-hander. Is it a left-hander or right-hander?
It's a left-hander.
Yeah, yeah. Left-hander. So, yeah, I don't think Sector 1's going to be an issue, so Sector 2 and Sector 3 really. Oh, exhaust seal, retired in the pits.
Yeah. Let's see here, the Campos of Dedgar come around a few final corners here on the super soft tyre.
Yeah, he's on a few laps on that now, so I don't think they'll be in pretty good shape, but he's going to see what he's going to post now, using the full width of the track as well. Going to be near Wannington's time, not really actually.
1:46.8.
1:46.8.
Yeah, he's not comparing that. Dedgar also a very quick driver, on his day at least. Not really managed to put that skill to use now.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the F2 cars are very different dynamic to F1 cars, so, you know, these drivers that have never even stepped in an F2 car, they've got to get really used to these cars here. As XRL Pengu coming through to Sector 3 now on the Super Sauce, going to try to improve on his medium time. And see maybe if you can get up to the top places, but most people now, as it's a 30-minute qualifying session, are just waiting for the rubber to be laid to get a lap in.
Well, we're gonna have to wait a bit until the until everyone starts setting lap times. We have quite a few drivers who are just waiting a bit, and Dedgar goes deep there, somehow not invalidating. The way I imagine this is an in-lap.
Yeah, probably. Pengu opted to come to the pits. Obviously wasn't got a lap time and he wasn't happy with it. We have 3 drivers now on out laps, so we could see them posting times very, very soon. And that is, I think Dedgar's gone around. He has. Has he hit the wall? Yeah, he's got wing damage.
He's got wing damage. Well, if that was a planned lap, it's gone now. He's going back in the pits. Waddington also retired before. I don't know if you noted that. I did not.
Yeah, I didn't either. So good job for spotting that. Ledger, he's coming out as well to do his hot lap now.
And highly anticipated competitor XRL Sack is going to come around the final corner now to start his hot lap.
Yeah.
He opted to go into pits last time round, if I remember correctly. He is on the super soft now. Last time he was out on the mediums. Did not set a time with those.
Yeah, Ollie's setting a lap now. We're going to see Sasha on a hot lap very soon as well. So obviously we're going to see more drivers come out in the closing stages of qualifying. as track development is a thing in F1 2020. So, you know, you want a nice hot track to keep those tyre temps nice and toasty, so that you don't really slip and slide everywhere.
Zach, they're taking beautiful lines through sector 1.
Yeah, using all of the curb, you know, kind of risky, but if you, as the saying goes, if you take higher risk, you get higher reward. So yeah, this seems to be a very nice lap here from XRL Zach. He's very quick in any car that he drives, so I'm not surprised that he's very quick.
Will he beat his X1 teammate, A. Waddington? I believe he will, since Zach is on the quicker tyre.
Yeah, Zach is on the quicker tyre.
Right, I have just received word that this will be an all-dry race and qualifying.
Alrighty.
Very interesting.
So no rain for the drivers, so you don't have to worry about, you know, binning it in any way, shape or form. With the wet, you know, you can obviously bin it in the dry. It's very easy to, as we've seen in this qualifying session. And Zach a 1:44.3.
Yeah. Showing how it's done really this time.
Ollie comes around now,
prematurely.
and he's a 1:45.2.
Just off.
Yeah. Well, no, not
Actually,
just off.
Just off
by
a second off. I read that wrong. Ollie also a very quick driver, but Zach seems to be in a class of his own right now.
Asher 1:45.7
yeah.
on the Superstar.
He was just off Wado.
Yeah, he was.
Sasha being quite a new young driver. Once he gets some experience in the league, I reckon he will be a proper title contender.
Oh, as he nearly loses it there actually. I was on board with him. I had a little of a squirm. But now XRL
Ledger.
Yeah. So at the same time. XRL Ledger coming around the final few corners now. See if he can maybe compete with XRL second, XRL Ollie. He's been here since the start, so he should know the car better than XRL second, XRL Ollie. Comes down the final corner now, a 1:44. What? No, a 1:45.6.
All of these guys in the top 5 are incredibly quick drivers, but Zach seems to really be in a league of his own here.
Yeah, oh, I think that's someone off. That's Zach.
Oh yeah, that is all. That is someone off. Who was that? Is that Zach?
Yeah.
That is Zach.
Oh, and oh god, Ultimate joined.
Oh, XRL Ultimate has joined. He will be starting at the back of the field since he cannot partake in the qualifying session.
Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting actually.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing to watch. Will he be able to do a Sergio Perez style drive through the field?
Yeah, definitely.
He is also an incredibly good driver. Finished 3rd in the Extreme 1 World Championship last season. He'll definitely be looking to school some lower tier drivers here.
Yeah, we have XLC. He was just recently announced that he was not going to be partaking in X3 anymore because he wants to focus on this league that we're commentating on right now. So, you know, we'll all miss him.
He's got some new family obligations as well. So.
Oh no, XL Ultimate isn't qualifying.
Oh yes, he is. Will he utilize it or will he just retire in pits?
I'm not too sure. Alright.
I imagine he'll utilize it. Didn't know you could join mid-quali and still actually partake in qualifying.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, but apparently you can, so...
He's hopped in as the teammate of XRL Zach in the Uni Virtuosi car.
Yeah, and he's going out now actually on the Supercross.
Right. He has decided to set a lap.
Kind of all, but I'll deal with it.
Let's see, there are a couple of drivers yet who haven't set a lap time. Remixo, Ultimate, Zola and Kenzie Retro. Zola right now being on an actual lap.
And he's got traffic in front of him, so traffic should really get out of the way pretty soon. as he is coming up towards Remixo here.
I think the F1 graphics are having a laugh at me because they're saying that Ultimate is on a lap as well, which I for a fact know he's not.
Yeah, he's definitely not. He's just come out of the pits. Remixo pulls over. Very nice sportsmanship from him there. And we have a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that is Sasha that has gone around. And Chester's heading into the pits anyway. Oh, Ledger's retired. I don't think we have any Carlin boys in here.
Yeah, we would have had one Colin driver, which would have been XRL Smith. But he was a no-show. Oh, I am receiving word now that Jeff has had rain in 10 minutes.
Oh wow, it is actually looking, we do see some clouds, not very sunny, but yeah, there is some clouds coming in.
Darker. That will affect the track temperature, even though it probably won't. He said that 5 minutes ago, so I reckon the rain's pretty close now.
Yeah, it probably is pretty close actually.
Zola. So that's probably why Zola and all of those guys opted to go out.
Zola, wow, 1:45.3, great lap time from him, beats Ledger, Wannington, Sasha and everybody else, so that puts him P3. But we've also now got Ultimate who's started the lap now, so we've got to watch out for him, but we also got to watch out for Remixo as well. He is starting a hot lap now. And also we have Cargo as well.
Yeah, Cargo is also out on a lap. Cargo on the super soft tyre. He has already set one lap time on the medium. He knew he would have to go out and make a tyre compound.
Yeah, as you said before, you know, the tyre compounds do make a lot of difference here. Ollie feels like that lap's good enough and retires in the pits.
I'm wondering if Kenzie Retro is about to put a shocker. I don't think he's noticed that it's gonna rain, apparently. Because he is still in the pits.
I think he's coming out now, actually. Yet. No, he's not.
Is that him? I thought it was Ledger.
No, that's Ledger.
I think he will want to get out soon, if our sources are accurate in the weather report.
Yeah, it does seem to be actually getting a little bit darker here. As we see Ultimate come around the final couple of corners there. Is he going to get pole, take it away from his teammate Exo Sack? Looks like a very good lap here coming around the final corners now. What is he going to set? Is he going to set an alien time? Probably.
I reckon he'll beat him. It looks like an amazing lap here coming on the few final
44.
Yeah, there he goes. Just beating Sack by about 2 times. What did Remixo do? Oh, Remixo hasn't set a lap yet. Now Remixo's about to set a lap. Just coming around the final corner there. What will he do? He will do a 45.6, put him in P6 just between Ledger and Zola, the two Kramer boys. That's why we're yellow flag, because there's a Campos car. I was about to say, but there's a Campos. Just going around.
We have Dedger on the outlap on the medium.
Oh, that's a blow. Yeah, that's not good for him. He will want to get back in the pits. Probably. So if he goes on the mediums, he's not going to be able to do a good lap. Although, this might have been a conscious decision, because he's only done 3 laps on the super softs.
Yeah, and maybe he can feel like he can go quicker on the harder compounds, so...
yeah, he's going for the lap, he's committed to it. He's probably not going to have enough time to go back in and change, so that's not what he said. As I say that, I think XRL Cargo, oh no, he's going to the pits, false alarm, sorry. I reckon Ultimate is in lap now as well. Not sure though, he might, I think he's going to be tempted stealing pole off Sack. No, he's actually going for another lap. Let's see what time he can set. Will he beat the time he had before?
Let's see if he does.
That will be yes, he does, but not enough.
Yeah.
He beats it by 72 hundredths of a second. But Zach has still set an amazing time. The Virtuosi boys seem to do the quicker part of the grid.
So Remixo goes
There's
2
something
tenths quicker,
unfortunate.
but doesn't move up any positions, unfortunately. Very close to Exo Zola there.
I think we're just seeing some raindrops on
Yep, we
the cars
do.
right now.
Rain is
So,
here.
oh, and Kenzie Retro has finally got the memo, and he's on an outlet right now. He will want to get round the track as soon as he possibly can, get to the finish line, just to not damage his time too much. The rain is falling now, so his time will be compromised.
Yeah, I think, you know, he wanted to get out as late as possible, but I don't think he knew that rain was going to be coming, so his lap is
always
going to be
unfortunate,
unfortunately
but
compromised, and that is what it is, really.
his goal right now will be to probably beat XRL Pengu, who didn't set the best lap, who is also coming out on a lap now, who didn't get the memo either that it's going to be raining, apparently. Just coming out lap now there. XRL Ultimate surely, no, he's invalidated his lap. Remixo will be, no, he has also invalidated. That means that the at least top 10 or thereabout are probably sealed in right now.
Yeah, Kenzie just starting his
They
hot
are.
lap now, and obviously XO Pengu coming out very late, so the rain's going to get even more worse for him when he's on his lap. So we could see a few spins here, but
I think that's Remixo going into the fuel mode, the final sector. Lucky for him, he's got no cars close to him, so there's no to worry about blocking the hot lap. Kenzie Retro then, going through the second sector. Starting the second sector, sorry. He hasn't set a lap yet, so he doesn't have a benchmark to go from to see how it's losing and gaining. Not really ideal lines there for Kenzie.
yeah, nearly hit the wall there. I think he just lost a bit of concentration here. Using the curves
Definitely
quite intelligently, nearly hits the wall there because the back end just stepped out and he saved it. But yeah, this rain is getting really treacherous for dry tyres here now. But obviously with F2 you have dry or wet, you don't have any intermediates. So it's got to be really raining before you get out in the wet tyres.
Yeah, there's definitely not enough rain for the wet tyre compound yet. The F2 cars. See, it's really only XRL Pengu and Kenzie Retro here to compete for the final spots, as Dedgar is still in the pits, and I don't think he will be going out another time. Not with the rain
No,
the
I
way it
don't
is.
think he
Everyone
will.
else has retired. See, Kenzie Retro through the final set of
Oh,
corners here.
loses it a
It's
bit there.
little bit, yeah, it's a little bit throttle happy, and let's see what time he does. Ooh, just off Pengu, a second and a half off. Yeah, he did it in rainy conditions, while Pengu did it in perfect dry conditions.
Yeah, Pengu's definitely. Oh, Pengu's lost it actually.
Oh, Pengu has lost it. He's not gonna beat his time then. Definitely not. Oh,
No, definitely
spinning
not.
all the way around and all the way over the track. So, looks like we have XRL Sack on pole with his teammate Ultimate starting just behind him. Ollie and Cargo lining up in P3 and 4. Zola and Remixo. Remixo being in the Prima sandwich of Zola and Ledger. Waddington probably wanted a challenge today, since he opted to start on to qualify on the medium tyres, and therefore start quite far back for his measure.
Yeah, I mean, people starting on the medium tyres will probably like Ultimate will probably won't want to show their full pace until the race. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's just my theory on it. And yeah,
I reckon they
Pengu's
go
gone
balls to the
again.
wall and pedal to the metal. I think they're going all out here. Try to send the best lap time. These lads are never messing about.
Oh, Kenzie's gone as well.
Yeah, and Pengu obviously going to pits again. He knows that he won't be able to improve on his time there. Unfortunate for Kenzie. On the campus of Jack Aiken, I believe. I think I spotted the WTF1 logo on that car. And the Renault Academy on the rear wing as well. Delga retires, and hopefully Pengu and Kenzie Retro will too, so that we can swiftly proceed
Alright,
to
there we go.
the
Qualifying
race.
over.
Remember, we will be having 1 minute of silence in this race, which means we will have a 6 minute break instead of a 5 minute break as we usually do. So, interesting qualifying. Not much happened there since the rain caught some people out. But Zack and Ultimate really showing how it's done. Quite a close field though when you go down the order a bit. I think about 5 drivers were separated by less than tenths. So, looking like an interesting race here, with everyone very close pace-wise.
Yeah, obviously, coming from a person who is like what it is, qualifying isn't all about it. You can be like right at the back of the grid for the race and be really good at race pace, or you can be really good at qualifying pace and be really bad at race pace. So yeah, these drivers have just got to be really careful with race penalties and stuff like that, and collisions, and also the race start as well. It's very close together grid, 13 cars going into turn one. You've got to be very close and very careful as well.
Do you want to do a grid rundown, Asta?
Yeah, let's go. Alright, so on pole we have the X1 driver of XRL Slack, his teammate in second, XRL Ultimate. Ollie in the BWT is third, Cargo in the Trident, which is fourth, Zola fifth in the Prema, sixth is Remixo in the ART, seventh is another Prema, which is XRL Ledger, eighth is a Wannington, also known as Rodder, in the other BWT on the medium tyre, well, qualified on the mediums. Sasha is 9th in the MP Motorsport, 10th is Exo Steel in the Dams, 11th Dedker in the Compass Racing. The other Dams is Exo Pengu in 12th, and at the back with an unlucky qualifying is Kenzie Retro in 13th with the other Compass.
An interesting thing to note here is that XRL Ollie in P3 seems to be looking to start on the medium tyre compound, as will Sasha Andre in P9. That's gonna put them on a different strategy to the rest of the field, but them being slower at the start and then making a later pit stop and having the quicker tyre compound at the end of the race.
Yeah, I think the people on the mediums are going to want to go long and then hop on the super soft at the end and be quicker than people on the mediums. Could be a good strategy if you get no damage and have the pace for it. But most of the drivers are starting on super soft here today.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing which tyre will be the best to start on, since both Ollie and Sasha are very quick drivers, so they will be making the most of those mediums while still, of course, keeping them at the optimal temperature as to not wear them out too much. Yeah, it's quite a nice showing from XRL Cargo, the top X3 guy, and the current championship P2 in X3 as well.
Yeah,
This
maybe
is his first showing in F2, so impressive job from him. I reckon the the start of the race will be quite interesting with that long straight and the slight bend on it, which apparently is a turn. So it's turn 1 on the straight, which annoys me every time I have to say it. In ARL, which was 2 days ago now, on Monday evening, there was a big crash at the start. And I have a feeling something might go down on this start as well.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, F2 cars have more weight, so they take longer to brake, and people, you know, maybe not doing as much practice as they do in F1 cars, probably think it's an F1 car and brake really late. But, you know, we don't know how it goes until it goes down, so, yeah.
We will take 1 minute of silence now for one of our drivers, and we will come back at 6:38. There we have it. The minute of silence has been completed. For a driver in the XRL league, is all we know. I don't know. We'll be starting in 10 seconds. Asta, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're there. My game. We will be going right now. See, my game sound has died, apparently. There we go. I'm back.
Alright, we are
There we
away
go,
here
lights
for
out.
the F2 Russia event here. That gets a good start, but now Cargo's got an amazing start. He's up to P3 now, going side by side of Ultimate. Look at Cargo go, he's in second now. He's going to be challenging Sack down to the start. 3 wide here, going 2 and that going to go well. And Ultimate gets a little bit of contact there, but no one has died just yet here today. Wannington, he's gone up from 9th to 7th, dropping back though. As you know, he doesn't want to really take wing damage early on in these stages here. And oh, that is someone going off, and that is, I think that is Sasha.
Sasha Andre.
Sasha Andre has gone off. Oof. Thank you. I don't know. Alright, so it looks like the 2 compasses of Kenzie and Retro Dead Curves got past Kenzie, and Kenzie is up in 9th place and starting at the back of the grid, and Steelers fell back as well, as we see Sasha spin again. No, I think that was Steel actually. And Wannington going side by side with Zola. This is a mighty battle for 4th and 5th. Wannington does get through though, and into 4th place. Cargo now, he is fighting Sack, dropping back a bit here, but he's staying within a second, so when that DRS does come, he will obviously get that help with the drag reduction system.
All the way from XRL Ultimate, who's right on his gearbox there.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
he's gone. I think that is. I don't know who that was.
That was.
Yeah, me neither.
So yellow flag. Something happened. Sure what. Oh, Cargo just turning away from Ultimate there. Almost missed it. Ultimate went for a move. And Cargo just keeps it behind.
And it seems like Remixo and Deadgo are going side by side through turn 3, and they're going to go side by side through turn 4. As they come to the braking zone, no, Deadgo backs off and saves behind Remixo, who is on the medium tyre compound. Now, that is going to really hurt people on the softs, as they need to get past the medium run as quick as possible, as they need to get the maximum pace out of the strategy.
Yeah, these soft runners will not want to be held up by medium runners such as Remixo.
It looks like
Well, four
Deadgo
medium
is going
runners,
to try and get
actually.
past Remixo here through this really tight corner and doesn't make it stick, unfortunately. But he's going to have a slipstream as well. Obviously no fuel settings or ERS with the F2 cars. You could say they're very simple to drive, but not in real life they are.
Oh, and Ultimate has gone deep with low in Cargo to get past once again. Ultimate had pulled off a move on XRL Cargo, but then he went deep down that straight. Let's see, can he
These
keep
two
it
are
though?
really
yes, I think
fighting.
he will. And Wannington might have a little
yeah,
bit of comeback
Wannington's
as well.
got past Cargo now
Wannington
as
on the
well.
outside of XRL Cargo. He will get that position. Cargo having a shocker there in Sector 3, losing 2 positions.
Yeah, you know, Cargo, you're starting with Ultimate. I think that just threw him off a little bit there. And ultimately lost 2
Wannington was
positions.
straight on it.
But now DRS is enabled. And Cargo is going to be very, very close to Wannington. Is going to make a move into turn 2 here? No, he doesn't. Wannington defends very, very nicely here.
Whilst all that bad thing is going on, Sack is just pulling away from them. Only a 2.4 second gap into the 3 laps.
And we also have a
Very
midfield battle as well, right at the back, with Oli, Exo, Zola, Dedgar, and Rem.
And Ollie will go for the move on the XRL Zola there, going on the inside of turn 4, not making it though. Having to slot in behind Zola once again.
Yeah, obviously Oli is very quick, so he would want to really get past these drivers pretty quick, so then he can make that medium strategy work. And we have a yellow flag, and that is Ultimate. Ultimate's gone off.
That is XRL Ultimate, yes you are right. He's standing there on the run-up, just having to let everybody pass there.
That is very bad news for XRL Ultimate. Oh, and he pulls out and he nearly hit Sasha there, but fortunately he didn't.
Oh, and speaking of bad news for drivers, Waddington has been overtaken by Cargo. Cargo just pulled a move on the inside of the braking zone of the straight.
Yes, this means Cargo
by
could
Cargo
probably
sticking up to the big boys.
Maybe pull away here. This is his first ever race in F2. Don't know if he's done any practice or not, but this is a great show from him here today.
Definitely.
Meanwhile, Sack has pulled a 3.6 gap lead, and we have another, and I think that is a massive crash. I'm not too sure,
XRL
but
Pengu,
I
I
see
think.
XRL Pingu, and that is Wing. Could we see a safety car? I ain't too sure. And XRL Steel's in the pits as well, so the two.
Might they have been a teammate collision? They will have to double stack. No, Pengu's going. He, it wasn't his wing. Pengu's wing is still on his car. Sorry, I can't speak today for some reason.
It's alright. And Wannington has got back past Cargo. Cargo will really want to. He goes
and Cargo
really
goes wide there. On turn
yeah,
4.
that was very wide. Maybe forgot his brakes. I'm not too sure. And yeah, so now Ollie, he's really in the back of Zola. 3/10 now. He's going to really want to get past Zola. Zola is really holding him up. This is costing him a lot of time here. And Sasha is also dead good. They're going to go side by side. But I don't think they're going to go side by side through this turn, as that would be pretty stupid. Not going to lie.
Phrase suicide. That's what that is.
Yeah, it is. What is the closest battle here right now? And it is actually XRL Cargo and Wannington.
Time penalty as well. Sasha getting a time penalty there. Yeah, Cargo getting back past Wannington.
This is a mighty battle
Cargo
for third
really
and second.
showing what he's worth here.
Yeah, it really
you might
is.
be an X1, I might be an X3, I'll still beat you.
You know, I think
Impressive
Cargo
showing
does
from
have
Cargo.
the pace for maybe X or X1, but I think it is the time that he can't make. I'm not too sure. But yeah, he is.
He's definitely showing his true pace here.
Yeah, give him a car and he'll be quick in it. So yeah, the closest battle right now is probably Bonington and Cargo. There's also a battle, and Ollie's actually got past Zola.
Yeah, Zola's dropped back a little bit there as well.
Yeah, he has to drop back because he's got the DRS to help him pull that gap
I'm
further.
surprised we haven't seen more time penalties here. It's only one driver so far who's got a time penalty, that is Sasha
Oh,
Andre.
and
As I say
commentators.
that, Ollie get one. Yeah, commentator's curse indeed. I'm sorry, Ollie, but naughty boy, don't cut the track.
Yeah, you know, as we said before, Russia is known for being very harsh. 1 minute you cut the corner,
Oh.
next you can't.
Just not to cut you off there, but Dedger has gone in the pits for the quite early pit stop, I think. I don't know if he had a crash or not, but he has gone on the medium tyre right now. He will probably be hoping to take those tyres to the end. We'll see.
Yeah.
No, he won't come out. He will come out behind XRL Steel. See if he can catch him on the fresher rubber. He was out quite a way behind him actually, about 3 seconds behind Steel.
Yeah, obviously,
let's say that
he may have had wing damage.
Down the straight here.
He may have had wing damage, but
He may have had wing damage.
yeah.
Would have forced him to pit.
But still, Warrington and Cargo still battling it out. These drivers are very, very similar pace. So we could see a massive battle till the end of the race, and maybe even in the sprint race, if these drivers get close enough to each other. But Cargo is definitely showing that he isn't being messed around. He really wants to fight in this first race here.
Yeah, he.
Oh, and that is
XRL.
XRL Steel. No, it's not. It's Pengu.
It's Pengu going off, and as you say that, Wano is pulling a move on the outside of turn 2 on XRL Cargo. Won't make it though. Will he be able to go in on the inside of turn 3? Cargo, they're going a bit wide. Will get the inside line for turn 4 though. Pushing Waddington.
Wow,
right
what
there.
close racing this
Just
is.
keeping him right on the edge of the track there. Amazing racing here from both drivers. Impressive job.
Yeah.
And whilst they're doing all of this, they are keeping Ledger.
Oh, and they're going to go too wide here.
Oh, they are going to go too wide. Will Waddington make the mistake? No, he won't. Cargo just goes off the track a bit, probably earning himself a warning there. But amazing racecraft here on display from both drivers. Really impressive driving. This is why they are championship contenders for their respective shares. Just because of this, they are racing right on the edge of the grip of the car, right on the edge of the track as well.
Yeah, and also with this battling going on, it enables Sack to get an even bigger lead. Oh my!
On the outside of the braking zone here, non-preferential line, but he will get the inside from the next corner. Cargo though, still keeping him behind, making him work for it. Really are there. Impressive
behind
defending
him
from Cargo.
This is
Waddington
very
must be getting
good.
very frustrated right now, not being able to get past
Cargo.
And Cargo goes in the pits.
Making the early pit stop here.
Oh, it's enough now. I want to get on some
and Ledger's coming in as well. He's had the same idea. And zero extra her 3-second time penalty. And now XR Ollie is on the back of Rem. This is going to be a saucy battle with the medium runners. You don't really want to battle, as you know, it's going to bring the tyre degradation down. But Ollie, is going to go for a move into turn 2. He is, side by side here, he's going to get the inside line here, going to get the optimal line, and Ollie goes through into P3, amazing diving here from the BWC.
That's just a perfect move here. Can Remixo get back though on the inside of turn 3 as Ollie goes a bit wide there, making one mistake,
very close
and he's right there, just keeping the inside line for turn 4. Ollie keeping Remixo behind him by a hair.
Honestly, like I could put a hair in between the two and it wouldn't even fit. I'm not even joking. Yeah.
Remixo being the last year's X3 World Champion and earning himself a 3-second time penalty. That is the commentator's curse in play. But Ollie has got one too and Mackenzie Retro earned one as well while we weren't looking. But now Waddington is gonna start the hard work of trying to hunt Zach down. Zach being the current X1 World Champion, and Waddle being a former X1 World Champion, so it's gonna be hard work for them. Two very quick drivers. Teammates in X1, I believe, and Dedgar getting a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, obviously we're at the halfway mark here now for the race on cargo, a 3-second time penalty as well. Yeah, we're going to see drivers maybe getting a little bit tired, maybe getting a little bit inconsistent as coming to near the halfway point of the race, and also we're going to see more time penalties as well. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers with time penalties right now, and what Zach and Wellington are in the pit, so that means the medium runners are going to be in first, second, third place here. Very interesting to see if the strategy might work out for them.
It's interesting to see that Waddington decides to go in the pits at the same time as Zach. I would have thought he wanted to maybe do the opposite of what Zach did, just to try and gain a bit of time on him to see if he possibly could get that race victory.
Yeah, I would have thought that as well, but
Waddington does have to hold out for Cargo though in P7 right now. Let's see, will he come out ahead? He did come out ahead, just ahead of Cargo. Cargo will be looking to get that position back.
Yeah, but as we know, Cargo pitted a lap before, so he does have more rubbered in tyres, so
yeah. But Cargo does have one disadvantage. He has got himself a 3-second time penalty. Oh, and we have a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that's
dead. No, it's
not.
Sasha.
It's Sasha Andre. He's really not having a good race, that man.
Yeah, he's got no wind damage, but he's obviously spun it, so he's going to have very hot tyres, and he's weaving on the straight actually, which is kind of weird. He's weaving vigorously. What? Is this something wrong with his wheel, or...?
See if Cargo can try and catch up to Waddington.
Yeah,
Cargo
it's
will
going to
also
be
have. Oh no, he goes wide
battle.
there on the entrance of the straight. That's not gonna do well. He's almost up to DRS now. Only 1.5 tenths left in the DRS there.
And Sasha has gone again, I think. He has. He
has, yeah, in turn 4. And Ledger's gonna be trying to gain on Cargo there. Only 2 seconds behind now. Ledger's gonna want the net P3, I imagine it would be. Net P3 position.
Yeah, so
right
it seems like the medium runners are coming in, so we could see a few changes.
Before the medium runners come in. And we've had another spin. I think this time it's XRL Pengu who got the spin in sector 3. That's a very common place for people to spin, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zach emerges in the lead.
Ultimate no fastest lap of a 1:47 flat.
Impressive. Ultimate, really quick driver, especially on this track, putting in some amazing qualifying times. I think it's done a 29 as I've seen him go. And that's Sasha Andre gone again in sector 3. Yeah,
he's obviously got very, very hot tyres, like molten lava. Yeah. He's very not having a good race. Obviously, those medium tyres are not very working for him.
He will be kicking himself. He's not going to be happy with his performance.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be interesting seeing the soft runners now on the quicker tyre with 5 laps to go. Ollie and Remixer being the lead soft runners. If they will battle amongst each other, or if they will just get their head down, try and catch up. Oh, and Sasha has gone.
No, there's a tyre.
Sasha has gone. No, he's gone to the pits. Sorry. Yeah, he got enough. He said, no, not anymore. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this anymore. Alright, so Cargo now, he's dropping a bit back from Wellington. You know, these guys were battling it before, but maybe the medium tyres are not really working for Cargo. We don't really know. He's got another 3 seconds. Oh. That is definitely commentator's curse. I believe in it. It's a real thing. But yeah,
being the only driver on the field with 6 seconds of penalties.
But if Ledger can keep it clean, he can jump to get a podium here in the feature race. And also it'll be protected by the other drivers for 3 seconds. So if these guys can keep it clean, then he'll be able to jump a few places, or so.
Well, if I was an edge, I'd be looking at my rear view mirror right now because he has only 2.7 seconds behind him on the quick tyre compound. I would be really scared of that right now. That would be a scary sight, seeing such a quick driver as Ollie and Remixo follow just behind him.
Yeah,
hunt you
obviously
down while
the superstars
you're
are
on
very
the slower
quick.
tyre.
Yeah, and the superstars are very quick. So you know, we could see Ledger, you know, defending Ollie in the next couple of laps or so. So yeah.
And if that happens, Remixo will be laughing all the way to the bank, because that means he's going to be able to close up as well and maybe challenge Ollie. Interesting also, as well, though, as we get to the few final laps of the race, will be the reverse grid order for the sprint race. Right now we have XRL Zola on pole, and I have a feeling he's going to remain there. He's got 11 seconds to XRL Ultimate ahead, and behind him he has
gone
no
and he hit the
real
wall.
Oh, yeah.
Caught that.
Kenzie has gone on the same place that XRL Ultimate did before.
Yeah, I don't think XRL Ultimate had wing damage though. Oh, and he hit the wall again.
We got wing damage. That was not what he intended to do, I'm sure. He as well must be kicking himself right now.
Yeah, he was in P9, destined to get points here, but unfortunately with that minor spin, he will not get points.
I am impressed by Cargo here. Oh no, as I said, Ollie sets a fastest lap, 46.2.
No, 0.4.
Almost quicker than
0.424.
0.4, sorry.
Alright.
That was a second slower than his qualifying time, I believe. That's not it. But I'm very impressed by Cargo here, as he gains a lot on Wellington on that straight. Cargo, though, needs to keep it tighter there through turn 3.
Yeah.
He's sticking with the the arguably quicker driver of Extra Cargo.
Yeah, he's using the track very, very nicely, using the width of it very nicely. As you said, through turn 3, could hug the wall a bit more, but he's gaining on Waddington, losing a bit of time.
On someone here. Ollie has gained a load of time on Ledger since just about 2 laps ago. He's gained about 2 seconds since then, just showing how good those super soft tires are. Ledger right now must be sweating a lot.
Yeah, he's
got
sweating a bit.
BWT Arden car right behind him.
Yeah, but he's sweating that he's got a pink car in his mirror, but we got to remember that Ollie needs to pull a 3-second gap to keep that place. So Ollie will be wanting to pass him as soon as he can. As he goes for a move here.
And
woo!
goes for the outside
very,
move
very
here.
close here.
Can Ledger keep
a
him
little
inside?
bit
No,
of
he
contact
can't.
there. And,
Ollie just
Ollie
showing that
through.
he has more grip, saying I want through, move.
Yeah, it's like, get out of the way.
Will Remixo be able to repeat the feat of Ollie here? And catching Ledger, and of course as well pulling out about a 3-second gap. Ollie now will be hunting down Cargo, but I doubt he'll catch him. I think this is going to go down to penalties between them two. And right now that would... one setting. Right now that would put Ollie in front, I think. Yeah, it would. Oh no, it wouldn't. It just about wouldn't. Sorry, my math is completely off. Ollie would need to be within 3 seconds of Cargo to get the final podium spot. Cargo will want to overtake Waddington, because I know everyone knows competitive. As I say, I talked about penalties before. Zola gets his first time penalty in the race.
Yeah,
maybe
he'll still get
maybe
pole.
Cargo will just be looking to keep it clean, just go as quick as he possibly can to keep Ollie out of those 3 seconds. Because I don't think he will be able to pull a 3-second gap on Waddington. So if I was Cargo right now, I'd put my competitive instincts aside. Say you will not get P2. The best you can do is P3. Keep your head down, go for it. Don't battle with anyone.
Yeah, obviously he's got the DRS from Waddington as well, and also the slipstream. So that will keep Ollie a little bit further back, but obviously as we know, these superstars are very quick. So Cargo's got to work very hard for this one here to stay on that podium. As Wellington, he loses a bit, and actually Cargo's going to take advantage of that.
Cargo will be happy, a happy man right now. Cargo will just say, thank you very much, I'll take that. Clean air, that's just what he wants.
And we also have Remixo, he's on Ledger as well, so Ledger's going to be sweating once again. And Ultimate, he's catching up as well, but I don't think he'll be able to catch Remixo.
And Waddington goes for a move on Cargo on the inside of turn 2. Cargo, though, keeping it round the outside, doing just what he's not supposed to do. He's battling with the other car. This will lose him loads of time.
Yeah, well, now Ollie's reeling in as well. 2.4, he's not going to get that podium position that he wanted.
I don't think Cargo will get there. I think Waddington is forcing Cargo to battle here.
And we have a yellow flag, and I think that
is
Pengu,
yeah. In sector 3. I think Waddington is playing the team game here, forcing Cargo to battle with him, which will bring Waddington's teammate Ollie closer and closer to them. Interesting tactic, or Waddington just wants to have some fun.
Maybe he wants to have some fun, maybe he wants his teammate to get that third position, as Wellington is going to want to go down the inside, but Cargo defending very well. And
he will get the outside line of this corner though. Can he keep it around the outside? Yes, he can. He actually gets the position very clean there. Impressive amount of grip there, just on the limit of the...
actually Cargo's coming back at Wellington here for the third and second position. Are they gonna, and Cargo gets through. This is bringing Ollie into play, and now Cargo's podium is basically out of the window unless Ollie gets another time penalty, which I don't think is very likely. And we are on the last lap of the race here, and it's very close between second, third, and fourth.
I think Cargo has said, screw this, I want to battle, I'm not gonna get P3, I want to have some fun, let's go. And
he's nearly
whatever he can, almost goes, and
oh no, he's gone!
It's in the wall!
Oh no, he's retired!
On the last lap.
Made Cargo P3!
Oh no! He was looking for a podium on the last lap of the feature race. He's in the wall. That would have been some really good points for him. Tragedy for XRL Ollie.
And Cargo gets another time penalty. That's going to bring Remixo into it.
Where will he be put now? 96 on time penalties. Remixo is now into play. Remixo will now get the third step and the final step of the podium. I reckon Cargo's gonna drop a long way. He's gonna drop down to P6 right now. That's not good for him. Ledger though getting another 3 seconds as well. He kept it clean until about last lap. Got his first time penalty there. And the Cargo on the outside of Waddington, trying to keep it around there. He will have the inside line for this corner though. Will he make it? No, he won't.
And now as XRL comes around the final few corners, what an amazing race from him. Nearly pulls out a 10-second lead. And as Waddington nearly loses it, as he's battling with Cargo here. Who is going to get the top step? I think it's going to be Remixo here, as these two battling has brought him in to play. Cargo cuts his line P2, but where is he actually going to come? He's shot down to P3, isn't going to jump down to P4. He is. Maybe. Oh, and Ledger's gone on the last.
Ooh, that's close between Cargo and Ultimate. 63 hundredths of a second. Ultimate just off from the P4 position. Cargo then finishing P4, and we've had a spin. I think that's Sasha.
Oh, it's Dedgar.
Sorry. It's Dedgar. You're right, it's Dedgar. Has he run out of fuel? I think he has.
No, he hasn't. He just had a little spin on the last lap. Right. Lost his input, but no point pitting now. Okay, right. Coming across the final few corners, and we're just waiting for Kenzie Retch, who is a long way back. 11 seconds to XRL Steel here.
Not a good day for the two Dams cars, finishing P9 and P10 respectively. Reverse grid pole though, going to Dedgar.
Yeah,
guy
we
who
thought Zola
spun
had it,
just
but he
before
jumped up a place, and no, Delta's got pole. But starting second isn't
Zola.
too bad here.
Yeah, Zola will be happy with extra amount of points. And that was Pengu binning it on the last corner of the race. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but he crosses the finish line and then he bins it.
Alright, and that is
work.
the feature race.
Yeah, that was an impressive race. Throughout today, A. Waddington definitely, according to the positions. Although I would almost want to give it to Cargo for his amazing defense.
Yeah, I would
From
personally
Mr.
give it
Waddington.
to Cargo as well, as you know, it's his first race. Don't know if he's done actually any practice, but what an amazing race from him today. I'm going to quickly get a drink before the sprint starts. I'll be right back.
I will be joining Asta in the drink getting right after the podium ceremony, in which we see excellent Zach take the top step of the podium, doing the Lando Norris-like celebration, smashing the champagne bottle on the podium, getting drowned in champagne by his teammate. Seeing that German flag up on the podium. Amazing race here from them both, and just an impressive performance from Zach as he wins by over 10 seconds. Yeah, he got the lead at the start, kept it, and never looked back. Just kept driving like he know he can. It's 25 points to the Virtuoso car. Only Zach and Waddington and Pengu and Steele, the only 4 drivers to stay out of trouble and get no time penalties at all. Were quite a few time penalties coming at the end of the race. Very few of them were in the beginning. Drivers kept it clean just until the last part of the race. But right now we will be getting ready for the sprint race, which will start at 7:13 in 5 minutes. And that's going to be a reverse grid of the top 8. So everyone finishing top 8 will be reversed, which means Dedgar will be on pole starting in P1. Then after him follows the 2 Prema cars, Zola and Ledger in P2 and P3 respectively. Ultimate P4, Cargo and Remixer P5 and 7, and Waddington and Zach rounding out the reverse grid. And then, of course, the drivers who finished in positions out of the top 8 will start in those positions. So XRL Pengu would start in P9, Steel in P10, Kennedy Retro in P11, Ollie in P12, and Sasha Andre in P13. Not a good showing from Ollie. Was a very good showing up until that final lap when he unfortunately puts it in the wall in turn 3. It was a great race from everyone. Good, clean racing as far as I could see. That's exactly what we want, and that's why we have formed a league to promote clean racing and to banish those dirty drivers to the hells of unranked lobbies. Ollie will be looking to try and claw back as many positions as he can, starting in P12. All drivers are going to be starting on the medium tires, and hopefully they haven't worn them out too much in qualifying, so they don't have to pit.
Alrighty.
Ideal. I think I'm hearing Asta back. Yes,
I
I
am
do.
back.
Since you are back, I will go grab myself a drink.
Because
I'm getting a sore throat after that.
Yeah. What
I'll
have
be
you
back
been
in a few
talking
minutes.
about?
We have been going for a grid rundown. Tell us
Alrighty.
about something that sticks out to you.
Alrighty here. So we have everybody on the medium tire. Obviously, because it is a sprint race, you don't have to do a pit stop here. So, yeah, Dedgar on pole with Zola in second, Ledger third, Ultimate fourth. I think Whippy's already done this, so I'll only do our top three, but you don't have to pit. And yeah, so should see some nice racing without the pit stops, nice close racing. Hopefully, no spins, no safety cars, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast or stream or whatever you like to call it. And yeah, bringing you the juicy racing of F2 XRL League, brought to you by XRL Steel. He's done an amazing job with this league, hands down, one of his best leagues ever run, should I say. He used to run a league called CRL, but that unfortunately got shut down. I'm not sure why. But he's turned it around with this league and he's made it very successful. Only 13 cars on the grid today, but I'm sure we'll get more people next week. I think I hear Whippy.
That is absolutely right.
Hey,
just, sip of water.
Back.
I just want to note something a bit funny, and that makes us all love the F1 games. I see a pair of wet tires stacked outside the
Oh yeah, look.
the garage of the closest cars here. I don't think we'll see any wet running. It looks very sunny to me, blue sky, and I've only heard that we'll have. I've only heard dry weather reports.
Yeah, hopefully no wet tires going then in the dry. That doesn't usually work.
Nope, that will lead to lots of spinning around, which of course we did see last race, so might as well be a strategy to try for some drivers. Hopefully we will have everyone who retired still in the lobby. I think we do. I think I see Sasha and everyone.
Yeah, we do, and we're going. Whee!
We are going. Oh, I am hearing reports that we are having one section of light cloud, and otherwise it's all sunny. One section of light cloud right at the end of the race, so I think we are pretty safe from any rain.
Alright, let's go wait for XRL Cargo, and we are ready to go here. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5, and it's ready. Let's go racing. Ready. And
and
Dedgar got
amazing
really
start from
bad start.
Zola there,
and there's 3 cars in the wall.
Oh,
there.
there's a crash. There's a crash. Oh no, it's the 2 dams of Steel and Pengu and Kenzie Retro. That would cool down the race a bit. The 2 dams of I can't speak today. Steel and Pengu have collided with the campus of Kenzie Retro. Kenzie looks like he has loads of front wing damage, as does Pengu and Steel.
You know what's kind of funny? They all have the same wing damage.
Yeah, but I want to have a look here on the top 5, because Dedgar started first, now down to P4. A shocking start from him, although while Zola has made up to P1 from, I believe it was P2, and Cargo up to P2 from, it must have been way down, that man.
Yeah, Cargo
and Remixo jumping 3 positions.
Ollie
and
is
Dedgar
up
and Ledger
4
down
places.
3 and 2, respectively. Ollie, yeah, having an amazing start.
And Cargo going around
goes
the
out.
outside.
Cargo.
That's definitely going to be a track violation. And there's loads of cars, loads of action going on right here, right now. And I think someone's gone 3 wide through that turn. Not the best idea, but you know.
Steel has retired. Steel has retired.
Is that going to bring out a safety car?
It will. Also, the race
and Ledger's gone. Ledger's hit the wall.
Gone.
He's got hardly any wing left now. This has been a hectic start here. And Sack is all the way at the bottom, but he just at the bottom because he won the race. But holy moly, this has been action-packed, and we've only been on lap 1.
I'd say that's a disappointing start to the race from Sack, if I'm honest, because he started on P8, he is still P8. He would have wanted to capitalize on all that chaos and that virtual safety car like the likes of Zola and Remix. So that ends. Oh, that's Dedgar.
Oh, and that's a safety car.
The last corner. That is a full safety car. Dedgar spinning on the final corner, just enough so he can't go into pit. See a bit of smoke coming from his car there, from his tyres probably. Everyone will be coming out. Oh, and the safety car going very, very close to wasn't it? No, it was Remixo. Almost taking Remixo out, I think. After all this, Cargo is in the lead of the race. He had pulled himself quite a gap. He probably would have wanted the safety car to stay in the pit lane.
Yeah, probably, but you know, these things happen, accidents happen, and yeah, Supersofts won't go to the end, will they?
I'm not sure. I think they might. I think some players, some drivers might actually go for the Supersoft. I think the longest we saw someone run the Supersoft last race was 9 laps, and given the safety car will come in lap 5 or lap 4 maybe, I reckon some people might actually go for the Supersoft, depending on what the drivers in front of them do, because Russia is not the easiest track to overtake on. As we saw with the amazing defending from XRL Cargo, he made it really hard for Waddington there. Russia will not be the place where you can gain, where you can do a Lando Norris last lap at Austria.
Yeah, definitely not. So, yeah, we may see Jarvis pit for the Supersoft tyres, but
See, as the first drivers go
Ledger
around
has,
the
and
pit
so
lane.
is Kenzie, so we could see Jarvis going in and getting the Supersofts. Any people pitting? Nope, they're all staying out. Oh no, Dedgar's going in. And so is Sasha.
Dedgar was the man who called out the safety car by spinning in the final corner.
Oh, and Sack.
Looks like most people. Yeah, there it is. That's the top driver having a go at it. I think it's going to pay off for Sack. I reckon he might be in for a win now after he's done this.
Yeah, obviously with the safety car as well, it'll preserve the tyres a little bit more. So I think maybe the Supersoft could have been the good choice for these drivers, but you know, with the setup and how they play the game, tyre degradation is different for some people.
Very impressive seeing such a high-profile driver as Sack just gambling on it, going in for the Supersoft. Oh, and Dedgar goes wide at turn 2.
Turn 3. Or was it turn 2?
It was turn 2. It was where Sainz crashed.
Ah, okay.
Wallet.
Stupid. Anyway, whoa, why the hell is Cargo just tried to overtake the safety car? Cargo, you're not racing the safety car.
Try and unlap himself.
He's already first.
P1 unlapping himself.
Yes. Big move. Get ahead of the pack.
Unlapping himself. Seeing as he's usually in the lead or fighting for the lead in the races. Fascinating seeing these cars go in because it looks so slow, even though they're actually going like about 250 kph or 160 miles an hour or whatever it may be.
Right now, Cargo's doing about 50 to 60 or 70 miles an hour.
But the safety car will probably shake up the race, and I haven't seen too many safety car restarts from Cargo. I think he's done them before. Hopefully he has, and hopefully he knows what to do.
Yeah, hopefully. Because they don't want to see... Oh, and Sack is in the pits.
Again, he must have had wing damage then.
Wait, Jack.
Will he go on another set of Supersoft? No, he won't be able to, will he? He will have to go on the mediums again.
No, he's gone on the mediums. He didn't have wing damage.
He probably regretted his decision then.
Yeah, and so is Sasha as well.
Apparently they didn't like the Supersoft for some reason. Not sure why.
Maybe because they were trying to catch up to the pack and they thought... They looked at a tyre after one lap and they thought, oh no, these aren't going to go to the end.
That may be it. That may be it. You're gonna see an amazing drive from Sack, I imagine. He's gonna be in P10. He's actually lost position since the start here. Starting P8, now down to P10. He's gonna lower back as much as he can.
I'm just gonna say this.
Back in that one.
If the race was like this for X1, X2, and Dev, this is going to be a very interesting race for all tiers
Yeah,
this weekend.
Russia is not known for producing good races, but it seems that in the virtual world anything can happen.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of straight speed and technicality of this track, so it'll be a very good track to see in these tiers here this weekend, and also on tomorrow with PRL.
That will be an amazing race, having drivers from all tiers of the league, so just as ARL does.
Yeah,
We'll see,
I
quite
personally had
competitive
a very strong race at ARL, so
I had a very bad race. For
you hate Russia.
I am not a fan of this track.
I
just
love
want
this
weekend
track.
to be over. I want to go to Japan so bad. I
mean,
want to go there so bad.
I love Japan, but Russia just it's like it's like
I like Singapore, not this track.
Of course you like Singapore. You won there.
Yeah, but I've always liked Singapore. I've always liked Singapore.
All right.
I just liked it a bit more after I won.
So safety car is going to come in next up, probably, as we have all the pack.
Sasha Andre getting himself a time penalty. I'm not sure if that was on the safety car or not. It probably wasn't, since it's only a 3-second, but I didn't notice until now. He hasn't had a good... Oh, and Dedgus in the pits again, putting on the medium tyre compound.
I'm putting on 3-lap-old mediums.
Yeah, he's gonna be putting the mediums he started the race on. Cargo very close to that safety car there, not wanting to repeat the X3 Hungary from last season.
Oh god, don't talk about that.
With the safety car took out the leader and P2, imagine.
It took out basically the whole field, and then Gilleben,
yeah.
also known as what's his other name?
Gilleben, the horrible, brutal murder of Gilleben at that track. I might be responsible for.
No, didn't he go under the ground?
Yeah, he actually got disqualified before I had time to brutally murder him. But I did. It was my first race. I'm not proud of it.
Well, he's come a very long way from that race.
Yeah, we were teammates afterwards. We like each other. Hopefully he doesn't hate me for it. He was not disqualified. It was only me who lost Twig.
To be fair, right, I've come very far with XRL. XRL has been a very supportive league.
Asta, you are the your show that our development league works.
Yep. Our development league does work, and you know other drivers have shown it as well. Like
yeah, Ledger being one of the prime examples of that. He joined the league just a few months ago. Just want to point out, safety car in the snap car will start backing up. But Ledger joining during this summer, I think he joined a few races before Austria. That's when I remember him first time. But yeah, he has really risen through the ranks quickly.
Yeah, he's a very quick driver, and Cargo now going through the safety car restart, backing up the field here. Wanting to get the field very packed up here.
Cars behind him are waving like crazy.
Yeah, trying to get heat into those tyres, and I think he's gone. He has gone.
Now.
Yep, he's gone.
He's not gone.
Oh no, he's not gone.
He's not gone. Sorry,
he's gonna go off this corner. Sorry, sorry guys.
Yeah, he's gonna wait.
Now he's gone.
Now he's going foot pedal to the metal, and Ultimate getting a 5-second time. Oh well, there's a crash again.
XRL
Pengu on the same corner that Denka did before, but we can't be looking at that. Zola will be trying to go down the outside. It will probably be here on XRL Cargo down into turn 2. Not close enough, not far down enough. Remixer trying to go on the outside of Waddington. Oh yeah, Waddington.
Oh, and Ultimate gets through as well, so Remixer loses 2 places here on the safety car restart.
That's not good for him. Zola losing time to Cargo ahead. Cargo just trying to pull a gap there. Only 6/10 ahead. Zola will be starting look at his rear view mirrors for the BWT of Waddington. It's right behind him. Right behind him. XRL Ultimate try and have a look down the inside. Decides not to. He, I can't straight face. I'm blaming it on the second language thing, alright?
Blame it on the second language.
Yeah, that's my go-to excuse. And it's a valid one. That's the important part about it. Ledger, I didn't even notice, but Ledger is on the super soft tyre.
Yeah, so he should be
interesting,
significantly quicker than the field.
Yeah, he will definitely want to go past as many people as he can, and he will definitely want to take these tyres to the end. Although right now he's not really looking too racy. He's a couple tenths behind the pack here. Cargo is the gap he had pulled before has now been totally extinguished by Zola. It's 0 basically. Zola will be having the slipstream here. No DRS as of yet. That will be coming in about 2 minutes time.
Cargo defending the outside line.
Zola not close enough to make a move. Will anyone have a look here? Ultimate might have a look at the inside of Waddington. No, it's too far back. Will anyone go do something to turn forward? Will Ultimate maybe do something to turn forward? No, he's just having a look, taking a bit of inside curb there. These drivers are waiting to strike. Hungry Cobra is waiting for the perfect opportunity. As soon as someone makes a mistake, who will be there? I think Cargo is running quite a bit of downforce, because he seems to be pulling away a lot in the trickier sections.
Oh, Dedgar with 3-second time penalty, sorry to cut you there.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Dedgar in P10 with a 3-second time penalty. So does his teammate right behind him. But as I said, Cargo seems to be losing a lot of time in the straight line sections of the track, and gaining it back in braking zones of sector 2 and sector 3.
Oh, ultimately they're nearly hitting Wannington as he's very, very aggressive, but aggressive isn't the worst. And Ledger, he gets a 3-second time penalty as well.
Waddington and Zola going on side by side there.
Off. That is Sasha.
That's someone off. That's Sasha.
Dedgar. Dedgar's gone off.
Oh, it's Dedgar. Oh, and Waddington might have a look at the inside of Zola here. He will. Will Zola? Oh, Zola's off.
Oh no!
Right by the pit entry. He almost had a collision with, I think it was Remixo or Ledger. It's a virtual safety car as Cargo sets the fastest lap of the race. DRS will be enabled once the safety car, virtual safety car, is coming in the pits again.
Well, it's a virtual, so it won't.
Yeah, it's a virtual safety car. Cargo will be having to have a close look at this delta now, because Waddington doesn't have anyone to challenge him. Dedgar's retired from the session in the pit lane. Yeah, was in the pit lane. Oh, and there we go. DRS has now been enabled. The virtual safety car has been called in. Cargo not making the best of starts, losing about 4 tenths to Waddington. Trying though to just run away from it and hope that Remixo will battle with Waddington. Cargo will be hoping to keep Waddington behind this time, as he almost managed to do in Russia. Or in Future Race, sorry, we're still in Russia. Can't keep my sentences together now. Too much at once.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Cargo does really seem to be, gaining the time. Oh, and Pengu's gone.
Oh, and Pengu's
how has he done it there?
Oh, I think he did what I almost did yesterday. Almost running into the outside wall, I reckon.
Yeah.
There's a part of the track on the outside wall where the it's a very and that's a Premov. I think that's Ledger. Yeah, Ledger going deep and Ledger going off the track, losing a lot of wing. That's not ideal for him. He is now probably out of contention for the race win. He wasn't looking too good on the super soft. And let's see here, Waddington Ultimate trying to have a scrappy. I think Ultimate just got past Waddington.
When did Rem get in first?
When did Rem get in first? Holy shit!
I don't even. What?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Cargo must have. I reckon Cargo and Waddington had coming together. Because both of them dropped places. I reckon, yeah. I'm going with that. And Ledger has retired from the session.
Yeah, he's put it in the pit.
Oh, why do I always get so
Yeah.
Will Cargo be able to do anything on the in what will be the inside line of turn 4? No, he's too far back. I was going to say it takes a little curve there. Remixo though firmly shutting that door. Will he go in the inside line there, turn 5? He's going for it. He's starting to get a bit of contact there. Oh, it just keeps it there. A bit of slide. Oh, a too wide again in to turn 6, 7. Oh, this is good racing right here.
And the two behind him.
Oh, I think he got it.
Doing it as well.
He just got that position. Remixo fought hard for it, but Cargo fought even harder. Now Ultimate will be having a look on the inside of Remixo. And Remixo
look
saying,
at
no.
Wellington's slingshot.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one to see here. As Wellington gets the slipstream of Remixo, he will go the inside line of the corner. They're gonna be three wide to the braking zone there. Will Remixo be able to keep his position? Oh, a bit of contact there. Ultimate gets out of shape. I think Remixo... no, he didn't. He lost the position to Wellington. And Sack has now come up again. Sack is going side by side with Remixo. Remixo is having a shocker here. He's not looking good. He was chanting for the race win about two seconds ago. Oh, it's
contact.
It's doing a Nikita Mazepin, almost running him out of the track into the wall. I reckon he lost traction. Oh God, my voice is so overworked right now, mate.
I'll do some now. Alrighty,
yeah,
so Ollie and Sack are now battling each other going into turn 2 here. What they're going to do, they're going to go side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Sack with the inside line coming here. And now they're going to go 2 wide through turn 3. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to get the better line? It's going to be Sack. That goes into P5. Now Remixo, he's going to want to try and catch up to Ultimate, but
Ollie goes on the inside of Sack.
Oh
Ollie
yeah,
goes on the inside of
sorry,
Sack. The 2
this
wide
ain't
there.
done.
This wasn't done, but Sack kept it firmly there. Ollie's not going to be looking for another inside move here, surely.
Now Cargo, he can finally run away with it without any issues here, except from Wellington being in DRS range now for the next straight. He wants to shake that off pretty quickly, as DRS does give a massive advantage here. Now he's losing time actually. No, he's not. He's losing and gaining time. But now,
as we said, though, Cargo seems to have a high downforce setup. Wellington
with the DRS open too far back though to make a lunge. Now it's his second to last lap now, coming to the final lap of this sprint race. Will Cargo get that podium, get that win that he really wanted in the last race but couldn't because of that 9 seconds of time penalties? Well, we'll have to see. I'm going to quickly look at time penalties here, and Wellington actually has 5 seconds, or so does Ultimate. So if Cargo keeps this clean, he will get the race win by default.
Have a look at Remixo. Have a look at Remixo.
Oh, he has 0 penalties.
And so does Sack. Will Wellington and Ultimate both get sacked off the podium by Remixo and Sack? Pun very much intended.
Alrighty, so here is Cargo. Now Wellington is a bit close but doesn't make the move into turn 2. Now in turn 3, is he going to try and make his spectacular move of going around the outside? No, he isn't, because Cargo, he goes very, very wide through there to prevent that from happening now. Now going through to turn 4, no shenanigans here. And to turn 5, are they going to be close enough to make it 2 wide like it did before? No, they're not. Cargo keeps Wellington behind, and Ultimate now, he's on the back of both of them. So now it's going to be a 3-way battle for first, second and third. But Remixo and Sack do not have penalties. This is going to bring them into play for the podium position. Wellington gets a bit squirrely there, and Ultimate takes advantage of that, but doesn't get through.
Yeah, it's really been an amazing last lap scrap here. Remixo and Sack will finally be fighting to stay in that gap.
But now Wellington's going to get DRS. He's going to go for a move. Cargo going very wide to prevent the corner. The overtake. But now Wellington, I thought he was going to go for the move there, but he doesn't. Cargo, the thing for his life. Wellington goes a bit wider, has a little slide. That makes Ultimate go through. But they both have a 5-second time penalty, and Sack and Rem have none. They're closing in, but Ollie is trying to get through now for that position. Now Cargo comes around the final corner. And who's that? Ollie? Ollie's gone.
Ollie been on last time.
Cargo crossing the line in first.
And Cargo will win that.
But
Cargo wins the race.
Zach goes into second. Wow.
Zach
And Rem
and
goes into
Remixo
third.
claims the final 2 podium positions. Ultimate got sacked by his teammate off the podium. I am the pun master.
That's actually kind of funny.
Brilliant.
But,
Yeah, brilliant race
wow,
from Cargo there.
What a race from Cargo there. Amazing race. I would have to put my driver of the day to Cargo. I'm sorry, Zach,
Definitely,
but
he has had an amazing weekend here. Double driver of the day from both of us here.
okay, so that
Impressive
was
performance from
the F2 league race at Russia. I was joined by XRL Whippy here, who was streaming it, so technically I am not the main commentator, but I am because I'm more better. Now I'm just kidding, Whippy, you are amazing.
I am more better. I thought I was the one with English as a second language.
Oh yeah, that is true, that is true. Alright, but guys, hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will see you on, is PRL broadcasted?
PRL is, yeah, no, depends.
We
will see you on
we
Sunday
may
at
see you
least.
tomorrow, but we'll definitely see you on Saturday. Thank you for tuning in, and have a nice weekend.
Yeah, have a